All right, everybody. Good evening. Tonight, I just saw, is it Knock at the Cabin? I don't know. I've got cabin fever in my head, Cabin in the Woods. Let me know in the comments, what's your favorite cabin movie of all time? So yes, this is the latest and greatest movie, directed by M. Night Shyamalan Ding Dong. And his movies are like a box of chocolates. You never do know what you're going to get. I mean, Unbreakable is a masterpiece. Glass is a piece of something else. Yeah, it's not good. So this is going to be a spoiler-free review, so I'm not going to reveal anything, and that's kind of like this movie, to be honest. It's an hour and 40 minutes. It's got a nice brisk pace. It doesn't overstay its welcome. It's rated R. Yeah, there's going to be some killing. It's going to be some violence, but it's not over the top. This is based on a book that I did read. I liked it. The movie does change some plot points, and it does change the ending. All right, so I think I could relate to the characters in the book better than the movie. I liked the decisions made by the characters in the book better. I will say that. All right, the setup of both the book and the movie are basically the same. There is a gay couple, two dads that take their adopted daughter on a vacation in a cabin in the woods, which is never a good idea and is certainly terrible parenting. Yeah, and then these four strangers show up. I mean, you know, we got Drax, we got Ron Weasley, two other people I really don't know. Four strangers show up with these weapons. They knock on the cabin. They get into the cabin. Spoiler. And then they tell the two dads and the daughter, that one of you must die to save the world. All right, so that's a very interesting premise. But, you know, M. Night Shyamalan Ding Dong, most of his movies have a very interesting setup. It's whether or not he can stick the landing. This movie, however, unlike a lot of his, is pretty straightforward. There really are no twists, surprises, I don't know, but there's certainly no twists. This is not The Sixth Sense. All right, so this movie does a real good job of being unnerving. It keeps the tension up, and it ramps up the tension toward the end. So I think you really watch this movie for the journey of it all. Dave Bautista is very good. It's probably his best movie. I mean, that's not saying much. Most of the time he is playing, you know, a big tough guy. But yeah, he's got good comedic timing as Drax. So he's a talented actor, I would say. And this is his best performance by far. The movie is well made, but then again, you're just kind of hanging out in a cabin for about an hour and a half. So I think where the movie really struggles is with its ending. There are a lot of questions that will remain unanswered. That's true. Some folks may struggle with the decisions that some of the characters make in this film. They might leave the cinema unsatisfied. So the film is open to interpretation, and I think this might be one of M. Night Shyamalan Ding Dong's most polarizing films. I think a lot of people are going to ask themselves, what was the point of all this? And I think a lot of people are going to say, oh, that was a brilliant commentary on faith. So what's my final verdict? Do I recommend that you lay down your hard-earned cash, get in your car in the middle of February and drive down your local cinema to see Knock at the Cabin? Well, I think you should. Give me a second.